All right, all right, all right. We are here live tonight. This is Thursday, January 28th. This is your girl, Yamina Hall, and I am here with Mr. Super Duper Shawn Johnson in the house. What up?
Hey, what's going on? Happy to be here today.
What's up? I finally got you on a hangout. Want to drill? I'm gonna drill Mr. Shawn Super Doer Johnson tonight, guys. He is going to I'm just gonna drill him with some questions. Are we getting some feedback somewhere?
Oh, yeah, I think that was me. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to drill them with some questions tonight, guys. So, it's going to be valuable content, some information here. Y'all going to get some super nuggets. So y'all definitely want to get your notebooks out. There may be a replay. I don't know. Y'all can catch it somewhere. Y'all know this technology stuff, but y'all need to get your notebooks out and stay on because we are going to get into some nitty gritty tonight. All right. So, Shawn, how did you actually get started in this space of internet marketing, network marketing, and just, building your business online? How did you actually get introduced to the industry?
But first, I want to give credit where credit is due. Thank you for having me here on a hangout, and I see all the information and the value that you give back into the marketplace. So whoever's watching this, they're privileged to be connected to you, to be around you, and to be able to just receive the information that you share. So I just want to shoot that out there before I start babbling about who I am and my stuff. I see you. You're awesome, and you're doing a great job, and you will be around for a long time. So since we got that out of the way, I wanted to give you praises. How I got
Thank
started.
you.
How did I get started? Well, coming up, people approach me about different businesses, on and off. And one person that was persistent was my friend at the time, his brother. And his brother was always going to these different meetings, talking about how much money he was going to make. And man, we need to jump on. And we always shied away from it because years have passed and more years have passed, and he's still singing the same tune, and they hadn't made any money yet. So early on in my life, being approached by that, I pushed it off to the side. I fed into everybody else believes that working from home, doing a home-based business was a scam. So I just didn't worry about it. I just pushed people away. But it wasn't until I was a police officer working 12-hour shifts, and I was making money, but it seemed like the quick I made money from work, it was gone. It was like going. Something was going on. Extra car note. You got a repair. You got a house. You got maintenance on it. It just seemed like money just was depleting before I can really put it in my pocket. So my realtor husband approached me about a home-based business. At this time, it was a travel company. I'm not gonna say the company, but it was a travel company. And I was like, well, I travel. Makes sense to me. So I looked at a presentation. He came over one Sunday after church. I looked at a presentation. I looked at my wife, and I was like, hey, I'm interested. My wife gave me like the side eye. She was like, well, you're going to do it. I ain't going to do it. But if you do it, I'll support you. I said, great. That's all I want to hear is support. So immediately got started. I mean, I was probably the easiest sell in history. I mean, once I got to a point where it was something I was looking for, him coming over was just easy for me to just pull out my credit card and join because I was looking for something at the time. And then I trusted him enough to know that, hey, this guy makes like 6 figures at work. He's not going to be trying to show me something that's crazy. So I believed in him enough to pull out my credit card and join. So immediately I started hitting up friends and family about this particular company. And I got a sale probably within my first 2 weeks. I got a sale. So I was super, super, super excited because it's like, man, this works. This home-based business stuff worked. I paid $500 for the business, even though my commission at the time went over $10 off of that sale that I did. But I was still excited because I knew that what I saw in the past with my friend's brother, I knew that it worked. Maybe he wasn't doing it the correct way. Maybe he didn't have the information and the knowledge to make it work big for himself. So I said, I'm going to make it work big. If I can generate $10, I can generate $10,000. So
Right.
a year passed after being in that business, and I probably sold like 2 more products off of my travel site. and I only sponsored like 3 more people in 365 days. And I'm gonna tell you, I was going to the Tuesday meeting, I was going to the Thursday meeting, I was going to the Super Saturday, I was getting on every conference call, I was prospecting my neighbors, I was prospecting people at work, I was doing everything that they told me to do. But within a 365-day turnaround, I only had 3 people in my business, and I only sold 2 things off of my travel site. It might have been 2 airplane tickets, which the commission ain't number $5 a piece. So if you look at that, I'm still paying my order ship. So I was like really in the red. I wasn't making any money. I was putting out more than I was making. And my wife started looking at me and be like, okay, well, you already work a 12-hour shift. You're already coming home, and then you go into another meeting for 3 hours, coming back, not having anybody in the business. She was pretty much was frustrated and didn't want me to even do it no more. So at that point in my life, I was like, man, I want her to believe in me. I want her to know that this works. But I really didn't know what to do. I really didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to turn. So I just kept doing the same thing like we always do. Maybe if I tweak it a little bit, maybe if I call you at 7 and I call you at 6, you're a sign. I don't know. So I just started doing some things different, but my results still was the same. And it wasn't until really what broke the straw that broke the camel's back. Me and my friend Laura Robson, I don't know if you know her, you might see her around the internet, but we went our prospecting. Yeah, we went our because we was in the same company together. We went our prospecting, and it's crazy. And I dressed up, suit and tie, looking sharp, had my flyers made, went to Kinko's, spent about $40 on color flyers. Now think about this, I'm spending $40 on color flyers, 'cause I want to look presentable. So we go to this area where we know it was a lot of people shopping, having fun, spending money. So we passed on the flyers because at that particular time, the owner of the company was coming in town. And I said, look, if we can get a whole group of people interested, they'll come out tonight to the meeting. So we spent hours and hours out there. And it wasn't until I was about to go, and I called Laura. I said, hey, I'm going to meet you at the car in a minute. I got about 5 more flyers I'm going to pass out. So I went to hand a couple of flyers, and the lady, before I can really extend my arm already out, she was like, I'm not interested. And that right there, it felt like somebody shot me, stuck a knife in my chest, and just started twisting. And that moment right there changed my life. I mean, trust me, it changed my life, because then I was like, you know what? If I got to keep doing my business this way, I would never, ever do a home-based business again. So that brought me onto the internet. And that's when I started fumbling around, and I came across information that really got me to where I am now. So that's a little bit. I don't want to bore you over my whole story, but that's some of my story of how I came to the internet and started learning what I do.
Okay, great. That's awesome. I mean, we all start somewhere, right? We all got to start somewhere. There's trial and tribulations. Okay, so now you went through that, and as you know, there's a lot of people in network marketing, and they're going through the same thing that you just described, right? And now, with the internet being so, where everybody's jumping on the internet, because now they're seeing that, that process really doesn't work, but it can work for some people, but for the majority of the people, that's not working. And like you said, you were spending more money than what you was making, right?
Yeah,
and by that time, most people are like, well, dang, I'm not making any money, I'm quitting, right? Yep. So now, when you got on the internet, because obviously you didn't quit. Obviously you didn't quit. You wanted it more than you can breathe, right? The average person would have quit. You're not average, of course. So the average person would have quit. So now you're here. You brought your business on the internet. Now, when you got on the internet, what was that experience like? Because now you transitioned from mainly offline to online, right? Because you saw it wasn't working, and now you took your business to the internet. What was that experience like when you first got on the internet?
Oh, it was frustrating and confusing. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, because a lot of stuff I didn't know, and at this time, I don't even think Facebook was out. Facebook might have had just popped on the scene. I really didn't know anything about it. So just trying to figure out what to do, and how, I'm like, okay, I know people are making this work online, but what the freak are they actually doing? And at this present time, at that point, I ran across somebody who shared with me I'm not going to say the system name, but they shared with me a system. And at that time, it was $1 to try it out. And my mindset still wasn't right because I'm like, okay, it's $1 to try it out for 14 days. I'm not giving them my dollar, not thinking, hey, if I don't like it, I still can cancel and get my dollar back. But my mind was so out of whack at that time. Even though I was looking for more, I still didn't have it all up here. I still didn't have all the screws, everything screwed in or the dots dotted and the T's crossed. I just didn't have it. So I was still kind of skeptical about different things I was running across the internet. But the thing that changed it, I just started reading more books. I started reading things about personal development, just marketing. Started following people like Jim Rohn, Mark Yarnell. All that stuff was like new to me. When I really originally got in business, I didn't read no personal development books. I didn't go into any seminars. The only people I saw was the people leading the room on my particular business team. So outside of that, I wasn't reading any books. I wasn't looking at them videos. And I wasn't listening to any leaders who were sharing wisdom and information and prosperity with me. So once I started changing that, once I started reading things and start understanding that, hey, at some point in your life, you got to open that door. Everybody's not out to get you because you got to think about it. The way you're looking at them, people may be looking at you the same exact way when you present your opportunity. So once I got out of that mind frame, I opened up a little bit. I started, investigating things. I started spending money, and then I started just taking chances with things. Yeah, I didn't know where it was going to work out. And yes, did I lose money? Of course. I lost money on stuff I shouldn't have paid for. I connected with people who I shouldn't even connected with, but it was all a learning curve. And it wasn't until I ran across this particular system that I started meeting genuine people who was actually sharing with me exactly what I needed to do to take my business to the next level on the internet. Again, it still was confusing to me at that present time because I really didn't know. But the number one thing that happened, or the number one thing that I didn't do, I didn't quit. Even though I failed, I still failed because it was new, and I still was a little stubborn a little bit because I want to do it my way like a lot of people do. They come online, you introduce them to some, you got success, you're trying to show them the path, but they still want to do what they want to do. And that was me too. I was the same exact person. Once I became humble enough to take information and criticism and understand that I wasn't the guru and I didn't know everything, my whole business started to change. I started seeing my progress in learning how to build my business online the correct way increase. I went from making I don't like to talk about money, but I went from making about $3,000 in my first 3 years in network marketing to having a $3,000 day in 2011. So I saw the progression in my business because I didn't quit. I saw the progression because I got around people who were smarter than me. I got around people who was getting the results that I wanted. So that really was the breaking point in my business, just connecting with leaders, investing in my business, understanding that, hey, if I want to get to the next level, I can't just look at everything that's free. I got to spend some money because that money is going to, if I spend money on a product, if the product $197, I spend $197 on the product, guess what? I'm going to make $197 back based on the information. So once I started changing my thinking and getting around the correct people, that's when really stuff in my business started to change really on the internet. I think I answered your question.
Yeah, no, you did. So great. That's awesome. So guys, I hope you are really listening to what he's saying, because he's saying that, number one, he didn't quit. Okay, that's number one. Don't quit. Number two, he, invested in himself, right? He invested in himself. And I know, there's a lot of people online, they want free all day. Free all day long, right? Free is good sometimes, but guys, you're going to have to come out your pocket, okay? You're going to have to come out, because you know what free is going to get you? Free is going to get you a taste. Just a small little taste, and it's really not going to get you anywhere, okay? And so many people are out here looking for free all day, and then they're wondering why they're not getting any results, because they're not investing. And that's when things change for yourself and your business. When you invest, you get the information. He said he's put out money. We all spend some money on things maybe we shouldn't have, but it's a journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a journey. Like you said, he didn't know. He didn't know. He partnered with some people he shouldn't have. I've been there, done that too. It's a whole learning curve. Now, about the learning curve, there's a lot of people out there, they don't want to go through that learning curve. Let's talk about that. Why do you think they don't want to take the time to go through the learning curve most of the
Well, that's
time?
because we live in a microwave society. A lot of
Hmm.
people have microwave mindsets. They want to like right now, time they push the button, hey, where my leads at? And they haven't did anything. And everything we live in a society where everything is just like they want everything automatic right now, like yesterday, like last year. And it don't always work that way because what you got to understand is it's a process to everything. Once you get to that level in your business where you can say right now, guess what? Right now, I mean right now, you can do something and bam, you got leads. You could do something and bam, you got sales. You could do something and your phone is ringing off the hook of people hungry about what you do with credit card in hand. But in the beginning, especially when you brand spanking new, it's going to be a learning curve. But if it's the thing, it's systems out here, it's leaders out here, it's just information out here. If you're willing to invest in yourself, it can shorten the learning curve. It can give you all the screws and the nuts and bolts faster than you out here trying to figure it out yourself, or you not willing to invest because you're like, oh man, I want to be like this guy, I want to be like this female, but I want to make $10,000 a month. And then when somebody asks you how much you have to invest in your marketing budget, you say, I don't have any money to invest in my budget. Well, how can you make $10,000 a month if you don't even know how to do it? You got to have the tools and the information to be able to do it. So, I mean, the learning curve, I mean, microwave society. We live in a microwave society, but at the end of the day, if you're willing to go through the course, if you're willing to fail forward, which I like to say, if you're willing to, because you're gonna fail. Trust me. I fail every day, and I'm having success, but I still fail every day. I'll do a Facebook ad, lose about $100, and be like, man, what did I do? And then look at my ad, and be like, dang, I ain't do this right. That's why I ain't get the click through rate I wanted or the leads that I wanted. I mean, it's all about testing and trying things out, but at the same time being smart about what you do. So because we live in a microwave society, you're going to get a group of people, a collective group of people who want things like right now. But then out of that group, you're going to have some people that's going to really going to come to their senses and understand, you know what, I can't hit my goal in 30 days. I'm brand spanking new. How I'm expected to make $10,000? If I don't make $10,000 in 30 days, I'm gonna quit. Well, you shouldn't even get started
Right.
because if you never made $10,000 before, how can you make it in 30 days when you have no clue how to get there? You don't know what to do. And once people get out of that mind frame, understand it's a journey, and if they're willing to take that hike on that journey, trust me, look at my progress from 2004, 3ish or whatever to now. I could have quit a long time ago if I wanted microwave results. Yes, I wanted microwave results, but then I was logical with myself too. I was like, Shawn, now get real, Shawn. You don't know what you're doing. How you expect to get this, and you just learn. So if we can get out that microwave mentality, then but there's always a lot of stuff out here that say, hey, push this button, do nothing, make $10,000 a month, and a lot of people gravitate to that because they don't really want to do nothing. But guess what? Stop being the pawn all the time. Once you become the person who can create their own wealth, who can create their own economy, and once you learn how to do that, you don't have to be the pawn to things of pushing gold systems that say, hey, you don't got to do nothing. Just pay me $1,000, send this, post this on Facebook, and you can be rich next week. No.
Right.
And you know what they're banking on? They're banking on you saying, yeah, I can do this. You pay your $1,000, and then you wonder why you can't do it. But you see other people having success, but you're like, well, I did what they told me, but why? Because those people actually did invest in their marketing. They're investing in their business, so they know how to go out here and get people attracted to them. You don't. You just get rich quick, $1,000, don't do nothing, and let me make the money, and then you don't make anything. And then when you quit, you say it's a scam. It ain't a scam. You just got to invest more in yourself and get out of that microwave mentality. I probably stepped on a couple toes and got some unfriends on Facebook, but hey, I had to say it. I had to say
Right.
it.
Right. We keep it real here, y'all. We're gonna tell y'all the truth. We ain't gonna tell you you're gonna get rich overnight because it ain't gonna happen like that. You gotta get the skill sets, okay? You got to get the skill set, the mindset, and you gotta invest. Now, okay, so you went through your journey, you're doing well for yourself, you got your business is rocking and rolling. What for like new people, or even seasoned people, because there's some seasoned people and they're still not getting the results too. But
Right.
they may be acting like they are, but they're not. We got a lot of people doing that too. But don't get me started. But but for what is like your daily method of operation? Like what does Shawn Super Doer Johnson do every day in his business to get his results that he's getting right now? What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna tell you honestly, just to keep it real, I really don't at this point in my business. I really don't have a steady plan that I do. I really don't. I'm just being honest. I really don't have nothing that I do every day. What happens is I did some stuff sometime, maybe some months back that still work for me today. And then just me knowing how to do Facebook ads, I can have people attracted to me instead of me running out and chasing and being trying to attract them to me. Just I just know how to market, and I can do it one time and don't got to look at it. But for a new person, just to get them like a step-by-step process on what they can do, it's a couple things you got to have in your business, especially if you're new and you coming online. And I see people do this all day, and they just do it all wrong. They get on Facebook or any platform, the internet, and start marketing their business. And the number one thing they're not doing, they're not capturing people information. That's one thing. So if your brand spanking new, you got to learn how to generate leads. You got to learn how to generate leads. And learning how to generate leads, that's also going to teach you how to connect with your target market. See, even though you may be in a juice business, a travel business, a financial service business, or maybe a health and wellness business, everybody don't want your product, and everybody ain't qualified to have your product. You may think they are, but they really ain't. So at the end of the day, you got to be able to attract the people to you who are interested in what you have. But the key goal of what we do here online is all about people doing business with people. So you could be in a company that's making $10 million every 2 days. But guess what? If people don't believe in you, they would never join. It really don't matter. They'll go out and find somebody else that they believe in. So you having a game plan is crucial in getting to the next level in your business. So I'm just gonna break it down to you. You gotta be able to learn how to generate leads. So that means you gotta have an auto responder. And some of the stuff I may be saying might be over some of your head, but I'm just gonna say it and then just get back to whoever got you here, or get back to Ms. Hall and she'll break it down to you. But you got to have an autoresponder. You need a blog, and you just need a process of being able to build your business and generate leads and make money, even if people don't join your business. Because see, here's the thing: your ordership might be $150 a month in your primary company, and you've been doing it for a year and you haven't signed up anybody. So now that $150 start looking like a cell phone bill, a light bill, internet bill, or whatever. So you always looking at it in a negative light, like, man, I got all these products, I'm not making money, nobody's joining me, but I'm constantly spending this ordership every month. But here's the thing: what most people miss in our industry, they don't understand how to capitalize off people who say no, because everybody, 95% of the people you talk to are not going to join you. So do you throw them in the trash can and just only talk to the 5%? No. You learn how to capitalize off the 95%, because as you start building that, when you start building that database, those people are going to know, like, and trust you. They may not join your business, but they're still going to know, like, and trust you. And once you get to that point in your business, with a little training, with a little coaching, and investing in your marketing, learn this stuff, guess what? Your business would change. Your business would change tremendously. So I'm supposed to give y'all some steps. I like went left field on y'all, but I be talking about everything. But as far as steps, as a new person, your first goal is to get up to like 5 leads a day. So that means you're gonna have to invest in an autoresponder. You're gonna have to invest in a system that capture leads, and then you want to invest in a blog, because outside of you generating those leads, You want to have a site online that's yours, that's your home base, where you can share value, where you can share your information, where you can, it's all about you, because at the end of the day, if Facebook closed down, Twitter closed down, Instagram, Snapchat, all these different platforms, half of y'all, probably 98% of people who may be watching this will be lost. Because then they're like, man, I can't get on Facebook. I'm having a heart attack. But see, when you got a blog, that's yours. Facebook can't take that down. And then you use that. Like some of you probably watching this on my blog because I sent out a link with this video on my blog. So you may be watching this on my blog. If Facebook shut down today or tomorrow, you still can go back to my blog and watch the replay of this, what we're doing right now. So a blog, a autoresponder, and then a capture page system, just so you can capture your leads, collect the information, and be able to communicate with them over time, and have a bank or a blog or a home where you can store your information and share with them. Now, you can go out and pay for this stuff all separately, or you just can invest in some systems or a system that has it all packaged up along with training that's going to take you from point A to Z to be able to coach you and guide you and show you exactly what you need to do to get to the next level in your business. Because at the end of the day, guys, you can continue doing what you're doing, and you're going to continue to get the same results that you get. If you only can sponsor 30 people in your business, and that's like your plateau, you can't get past that, guess what? It's not going to change unless you start doing something different. And get around the right people, get around the right information that's going to be able to help you do that.
Right.
I think I gave y'all step by step. I probably didn't, but I was all over the place.
No, that was awesome. That was awesome. So now you mentioned, systems. Now, there's a lot of systems out there. So there's quite a few systems out there. I've seen some systems out there. But people are probably saying, oh, okay, now he's talking about a system. What, a lot of people don't even know what a system is. They're feeling like they think their network marketing company is a system.
Yeah.
And I think I did a Facebook Live, or I said something about that the other day, about systems. I don't know if I said it or I was thinking about it. I don't remember, but I said a lot of stuff. But people don't understand that they need to have a system in place, because a lot of people think, their network marketing, what is it, the regular page that they give all their distributors, they think that's a system. And it's not, right? All it is just a page that everybody gets. Y'all don't look different from each other, and most of the time, they probably updated some of them, but most of the time you can't even capture people's information to follow up with them. So let's just touch a little bit on systems. What should people look for when they're out there looking for a system to actually put in place to market? What would you suggest?
Well, if hold on, that's my son knocking on. Look, I got a 2-year-old. He trying to get in. I had to lock him on.
He want to see what Daddy doing.
Yeah, he got to get with me to get all this. But as far as looking at systems, you want to look at some. Can you hear him crying? You hear him?
Yeah, I hear him. He all right.
Yeah, he gonna be crying. But when you're looking at systems, I'm gonna try to talk over him. But when you're looking at systems. Hold on one second. Shawn? Go ahead with Mom. I'll be in a minute. He ain't gonna let me do it, but I'm gonna just continue talking. But so when you're looking at systems, you want to look at things that's gonna have the information that's gonna get you to where you want to go, as far as marketing training, just the up-to-date marketing training, tools, leadership. Because if I can mention what me and you do, is that okay to mention here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, well, we use My Lead System Pro marketing system. And one of the things I love about that system is they give you a wealth of tools that you can use actually in your, hold on, can y'all hold 1 second so I can come on there? Give me 1 second, because he's like getting outrageous. Hold on. Go sit down. I'm coming in a minute. Gotta love working from home.
That's right.
So as far as the system, we use My Lead System Pro. It comes with a lot of tools, a lot of information, a lot of training that can really, 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 really help you build a sustainable and successful business. So when you're looking at systems, see a lot of systems I see now, they're all about making money. They're not really truly a system. They say they're a system, but when you get in, it's all about, hey, you got to sell this, you got to sell this, you got to sell this so you can make more money. But within the My Lead System Pro system, I'm kind of biased on a minute, but within that system, we rarely talk about, even though we offer affiliate commission, the system really is not a network marketing company. It's a marketing system to help you get to the next level in what you have. So, they give you things like capture pages. They give you things like autoresponder letters. They give you weekly training, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sometimes Thursday with something special going on. So when you're really looking at a system, you want to look at a system that's going to give you the value that you need as far as taking you from a newbie and bringing you all the way up to the person that you want to be, or that person walking across the stage in your particular company. And you got to start from somewhere. And the thing I like about My Lead System Pro, I've seen a lot of people come through our system right now. I see a lot of people who didn't know what a lead was, but because of the training, because of the leadership, because of the information, and because they stayed the course, now some of these people are walking stage. Some of these people are making $20,000, $30,000 a month because they invested in themselves, but they also took the system by the horns and really dived into the information and used it. Again, I'm biased because I actually use the system, but if you're brand spanking new, it's definitely one of the best systems that I have seen out to help you get to where you want to go, and it's all about you. It's an attraction marketing system. That system is totally all about you and just informing you that, even though you might be an XYZ company, it's not about the company. It's about you. You are the person that people are going to join, and it really drives that home and show you how to execute that and show you how to become the leader that you already are.
Right. Okay, great. Awesome. So y'all heard it from y'all heard it from Super Doer's mouth. Y'all got to get a system in place. It's not about the company, guys. It's not about the company, because the company could shut down too, right? And then what you stuck with, just like Facebook or Twitter or anything else, anything can shut down. You want to make sure you don't have all your eggs in one basket. You want to make sure you still have something else in place. So if one thing falls out, you have something else in place. And that's what I'm in the same system as Shawn is. And that's what this system teaches you guys. It teaches you how to market you, attract people to you, start you off from a newbie, not knowing nothing, to I don't like to say the word guru, but I'm going to say it's going to branch you off into a leader. It's going to build you into a leader, the leader that you are. You are a leader. You just don't have the skills and the tools that you need. It's inside of everybody.
And another thing I want to say as far as a system, a lot of people do a home-based business, they have a job. So a system allows you to have leverage. It allows you to work your 9 to 5 and still be building your business while you're at work. And that's what people don't understand. I see a lot of people, don't have systems, don't have things in place that's not working for them while they're sleeping. That's not working for them while they're on vacation. That's not working for them if they're having to be sick and they can't get on the computer. But with a system, you got things in place and you implement what the system shows you, and you do the training and you do the actually income producing activities. Like I can like cut my computer off, cut my cable off, internet service. And I probably can almost guarantee you, if I do nothing else today, I probably still would be able to generate 10 to 20 leads without even getting on the computer. That's because I use the system, I implemented information, and now I have a process that works for me even when I'm not on the computer. So a system works.
All right. Well, this has been awesome. I am so glad that you decided to hop on with me here tonight. We've been on almost, I don't know how long, maybe almost an hour or so, but I hope you guys really got some good golden nuggets from this interview tonight, guys. I really, really hope Shawn has clarified some things for you guys. If you had any questions about anything, I hope he really clarified some things. Then just in closing, Shawn, just in closing, what advice can you give to, like, say people maybe watching this, they're not sure about the system, maybe they're looking for a business or something to just get them out of that that fear, or get them out of that comfort zone to actually go ahead and just get started in business and what it is that they want to do? What kind of advice would you give someone?
I would just say take massive action and go for it. I mean, at the end of the day, if you do nothing, nothing will change. You're gonna stay in your same circumstances. And then if you're here and you listen to this interview and you just listen to what we're saying, and you're looking for something, you're trying to figure out how you can get to that next level in your business, how you can start, stop looking at your ordership as a bill and start looking at your ordership as an investment. I would say, get started in the Mali System Pro system. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ms. Hall has a button below the video. I might have a button below the video. Click the button, get started. It's only $10 to get started. I mean, you can go ahead and invest thousands and thousands of dollars in systems and training and just to get to the next side of what you're trying to do. But just for immediately $10, you can just dive into our world right now and see exactly what we have going on with the guidance, the leadership, the information, the tools, and just the community. See, with me, a community is huge. You can't go on a journey and be successful all alone. So with a community is huge, and that's one thing that we take pride in, our Mali System Pro community. And again, I'm biased. I mean, if you want to get to the next level, like I have, like Ms. Hall have, you want to start really seeing leeway in your business. That's the system in use. I mean, if you look at most of the leaders you see out here, and I just can name some names. I just call their names out. They may be even looking at it. The Tracy Walkers, the David Woods, the Ray Higgins, the Diane Walker, the Nicole Coopers. What system do you think they actually use? Lawrence Tam. All these people you see out here have, just doing it great on the internet. Where do you think they came from? They came from Mali System Pro. So I'm not here just blowing smoke up your butt just because I'm in the system. I'm just being honest with you because it works. So I mean, that's what I would tell you. Take the $10 trial. It's only $10. If you don't like it, guess what? Cancel. Get your $10 back. Go to Dunkin' Donuts, buy you some donuts, and keep building your business like you was building it. I mean, it's totally up to you. But I would say, just take action. At the end of the day, take action. And once you take action, be consistent and persistent and fail forward. So I like to say fail because you're going to fail still, but fail forward because everything still is going to be a learning curve. You don't just get in something and all of a sudden then you rise to the top. Everybody may stumble like a baby walking. Baby get up, fall a couple times, then now they're getting up, they might stumble. Now they're walking. Now they're not falling or stumbling. So get started, take action, and then with that, you'll start seeing the fruits of your labor if you stay persistent and consistent with what you need to do to be successful.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it live right here. We keep it real. No fluff and all that other stuff. No hype here. It's real. It's real. All right, then. Well, with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this interview with Shawn Johnson and myself, Yamina Hall. Y'all want to learn more about the system, what we're doing, our community, our victory tribe, okay? We're doing big things. We have a lot of successful people, a lot of leaders, and a lot of upcoming leaders, guys. You want to surround yourself with, like-minded people. You want to get inside of a community that's not, not going to have you come in and you be by yourself. We got a community where you can just get anything answered, any questions that you may have. If you need some help, guys, we are there for you. This is a community, okay? We have an awesome community here, and that's why so many people in our tribe are having success, because it's a great, awesome community, and people are just on fire right now, okay? So thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you, Shawn. I appreciate you, and I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all night, okay?
All righty, guys. Peace. Take care.